Ben Duckett is an all-format England opening batsman that has played some swashbuckling innings that has garnered him fans from all around the world. Originally seen as a white ball specialist, his aggressive batting approach led to his extended run in the Test team, as well as seeing him form a formidable partnership with Zach Crawley at the top of the order. Here we'll be analysing his batting style and technique. When facing the fast bowlers from over the wicket, Duckett typically sets up with an open stance with his back foot around middle end leg and his front foot outside leg stump. Just before the bowler releases the ball, he will then begin to move onto the front foot. As the ball pitches, he has a small press onto the front foot, which moves onto the line around middle and leg. From this position, depending on the line and length, he'll move forward or back. On this occasion, he lines up the delivery and clips it away to leg. Duckett's bat pickup typically sees him pointing the bat towards the wicketkeeper. As the ball is released, the bat comes down with the bat face facing slightly towards the slip region. Then as he shapes up to play the ball, the bat face will point towards the point region. From the side-on view, we can see how Duckett shapes up to hit the ball with the bat face towards square on the offside. An area of his game that Duckett does not get credit for is his driving down the ground. While he's well renowned for his drives, cuts and quick scoops, his driving down the ground provides us a glimpse of the control and technique he has. When driving down the ground, we can see once he has a small press onto the front foot, there's minimal movement as he punches the ball down the ground. He moves his foot slightly across to line up the delivery. We can see his foot is not far out of the crease. As he pushes out to the ball, he has control from the top hand, but as he pushes through the shot, the bottom hand takes over. He jabs out to the ball and brings the bat back towards the body. The way he drives down the ground is unconventional. Even as he completes the shot, his back leg comes across and he ends up square on. The key to his success in playing this shot is that he gets his head position over the line of the ball. This allows him to confidently punch through the line. When driving through the offside, Duckett utilises his fast hands and wrists to slap the ball through the offside. In this example, Duckett sets up with a typical open stance. As the ball enters their delivery stride, he has a small press onto the front foot as mentioned earlier. As he sees the ball fall, he leans the weight onto the front foot further and he uses the bend of the back knee to get low on the ball. From here, he uses his amazing hand-eye coordination to drive the ball on the up. On this occasion, he opens the bat face to play the ball square through the offside. He maintains a stable base throughout, and the main thing to see here is the wrist work. Here is another example of Duckett's wrist work through the offside. Duckett has a solid technique when facing short deliveries. Rather than hook, he likes to pull down over the bound but does have the ability to hook the ball. When facing the short ball, Duckett has a clear and simple approach to combating the delivery. After his initial small press, he spots the short ball and gets his bat into a high position. This will allow him to get over the bounce and get on top of the ball. From this position, he simply uses his hips to pivot and rotate to pull the ball. As we can see, he has a bend of the back knee that allows him to pivot and rotate the hips. This second example highlights the high hands after spotting the length, as well as the rotation of the hips utilizing the bend of the back knee. Duckett has the ability to play spin to all areas around the ground. However, his biggest weapon against spin is the sweep shot. Conventional sweep or reverse sweep, he can take the ball of any length and maneuver it anywhere. The use of the sweep highlights Duckett's hockey skills from his younger days. In his setup against spin, he initially has an open stance. He also has a deepish bend of the knees. As the ball is about to pitch, he plants his front foot down the line of leg stump and sweeps the ball powerfully from outside off stump. It's interesting to see in this example he does not get into line when sweeping, but looks to keep the space to allow his hands to come through to sweep. The contributing factor here is that the bowler is bowling around the wicket and he doesn't want to get trapped LBW. In this second example against the leg spinner, he plants his front foot across and sweeps down on the ball. This highlights the premeditation of the shot. When reverse sweeping, Duckett will switch his grip just before the ball is released. As the ball is released, Duckett is in position to reverse sweep the ball, having switched his feet position like a right-hander. From here, he gets low on the ball and again sweeps the ball powerfully away.